Yo, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the 12th episode. I remember this time. 12th episode of Wrestling with the Bros. Along acknowledge us. Snoop. Yo, what up, what up, what up? What's going on? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with the Bros. Hayden, Fair is here, our executive producer. Smitty, he's somewhere around there trying to troll us again. I'm your host, Chris, or one of the hosts. Welcome to episode 38 of Wrestling with the Bros. What's going on, Hayden and Fair? How y'all doing?
Oh man, I'm
You
doing
doing good,
good.
bro?
Yeah, doing real good. Just
How
excited to
you
be
doing,
back.
Patches and Princess?
Well,
Side seat
uh,
king, how you doing?
no, I'm doing good. I'm doing. Uh, Tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about obviously what happened on SmackDown. Well, we don't have to talk about what happened. You know what? We'll get Hayden's perspective on SmackDown. Uh, Sarah and I kind of had we had a special live on Friday about that, and we already gave our thoughts. So Hayden, you can give us your thoughts about that. We'll also talk about a little bit of the going home show for Raw going into Elimination Chamber, and also we will give our picks for Elimination Chamber. And do we see the Rock's story with Cody? Is that starting to materialize very well or bad? Hey, then I'm gonna start with you. What were your thoughts on Friday Night SmackDown?
SmackDown, I've been on Twitter lately, and maybe it's just the dark Twitter hole that I'm going through, or X or whatever you want to call it. Um, but I've been seeing a lot of people talking smack about how the women's division is doing. And honestly, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I feel like the women's division is carrying a lot of these shows lately. I actually feel the women's division is better than the men's division right now. But that's kind of how I felt with SmackDown. The whole Jacob Fatu and Solo thing. It's interesting to see that develop. You can kind of tell where they're leading for, their plans for WrestleMania for those two. I would assume we're going to see a Solo and a Jacob match. Um, Maybe with a little bit of some guidance from the Brahma Bull, the final boss. Who knows? Um,
Do you think that Brahma Bull's gonna have his fingerprints all over this WrestleMania?
I think I think what you're going to see is a battle for power because it kind of feels like they're setting up an authority type like storyline again with The Rock. Basically, him being corporate and being kind of everybody's boss and stuff like that. I think what would be wise is to kind of have that intensity between maybe Triple H and Rock leading up to WrestleMania, kind of bringing Triple H back as a character a little bit.
Mhm.
Um, but as for the segment that everybody's talking about, where The Rock asked for Cody's soul, it hit a lot of people the wrong way. I knew it came out weird and kind of out of left field, and I saw some of your guys'
Lost.
reactions to it. Um, but the way that he did it, like this man, how do you take the intensity of what happened last year, where this man whooped Cody Rhodes with a belt out in the
Mm.
parking lot, out in the um by his trailer,
In the
and
ring.
in the rain. I mean, and talk about all this stuff, and then how do you make that go back to being intense? I feel like The Rock is playing like this devil character, basically saying like, "All right, the power has shifted. I want to go where the power goes." I don't think it was about family with him. I think it's about where can I like put my thumb down? I'm truly the final boss. Like how am I going to assert my authority here in the WWE? And obviously, you go that route, and I think I would be surprised if Cody loses at Mania, But you take that storyline and make it to where The Rock is desperately trying to grasp power within the WWE and take control. Because if you do that, he doesn't necessarily need to be around a lot. I mean, he could easily cut a promo from wherever he's at in the in the world, and use himself as kind of like a figurehead as a villain. You know what I mean? Kind of like a overlord of the company. That was kind of my thought with the Cody and Rock segment. Is you're really trying to build this concept of um, there is a higher, because I mean, if you really think about it, the best times in WWE was when there was that authority figure that you had to buck against. And I guess The Rock is kind of being like your Vince McMahon character now.
I mean,
All
Not
right,
Vince.
yeah,
go
I
ahead.
don't.
Mm,
I'm not gonna lie. That shit was trash. I don't care how anybody coached that. That was a waste of 20 minutes. This shit was garbage. I want your
It was
soul.
20 minutes.
Pause.
It was 20 minutes.
Just about like 15, 20 minutes, something like that. Then he
Yeah,
came
it's
out. He came out at like 9:45. The shit was over at like 9 or 10:15 or some shit Eastern time. Like if like I said, it was garbage. It was convoluted as shit. Like I don't want that. I want your soul. First of all, like I said, pause. What are you talking about? You want my soul? You better chill the fuck out. Somebody give him a better word to say. Okay? Do you understand? Don't let him tell me to give him my soul on national television. This man, like, what is you talking about? That's what I would have said. And Cody just standing there like a buffalo. Like, what do you like? You just letting this guy ask you for it. Like, I don't know what you. I don't know. Listen,
I guess.
it
Go
definitely,
ahead. Go
it
ahead, Sarah.
definitely
Go ahead,
had
Sarah.
the. I'm gonna finish up on this. It definitely had the feeling of Vince McMahon in it. So I have no doubt Hayden is probably where it's going for his character. Every so often he comes in, fucks with some people's, careers, quote unquote, right? But like you went too far the first time. Like you gotta ease your way into that. You don't ask no man for his soul. The first shot, like, come on, that was crazy. I don't know. Hey, okay, I guess.
I think I hear both sides because watching it live, it was I think what messed it up was the fact that The Rock was trying to be a face and a heel all at once. Like he kept acknowledging the crowd, telling them he loved them or whatever it was, and then he went back to his final boss character. Like he was just going back and forth. So it made it feel like okay, Rock, where is this going? Having said that, I do see what Hayden is saying as far as the and fair, what you're saying as far as it's definitely that authoritative figure. The more I sat on it, the more I kind of liked the fact that he did say, I want your soul. And the reason why I say that is because if you look at if you look at what The Rock has done within the last few months or whatever, and how it's almost like he was buttering up Cody
mhm,
to get to this point. And so I think
yeah,
like once I kind of sat back and I kind of looked at it, I agree it was weird at first. But like once I sat back and looked at it, I said, okay, now it's starting to make sense or I kind of like the way it's going, where he says,
yeah,
I want your soul. He buttered them up, say, hey, we took shots of tequila, we did this, we did that, blah, 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 our moms are friends. We're all together. We had a shot of Terramana and so forth. And then all of a sudden, what does he come back and say? And say, you know, I want your soul, Cody. I want you to be, I want I want you to be my champion. So,
mhm.
like, I do like it from that aspect. I agree, fair. It like watching it live, I was like, man, what the hell is this? But the
Well,
more I sat on it, the more I was like, okay, now I see where this
I
is going.
think I think that's because it feels like a major course correction. You know what I mean? You go from Netflix, where we are all kind of like, what the fuck? Like, why is The
Hmm.
Rock, acknowledging Cody and, doing all that? And um, I think it feels super weird because of that major course correction. But I think in the long run, you kind of had to address it at some point, right? And to realize that, and it makes even more sense now because um, you're watching how The Rock reacted to Roman winning back the Ulafala. I
Hmm.
think you're tying that in there a little bit too. There was that sense of like he didn't look happy that Roman had won, and so I think if you really put all those pieces together, while I do agree, major felt like a major like overstep. Um, I think if you pay attention to all the like the clues and stuff like that, this makes the most sense, and it adds some gravitas and some higher stakes to Cody's match. Because if it can't be Roman, you've got to create some intrigue in there, and that should make you happy, Fair, because I basically said that there's no feud outside of, and maybe that's how you get to make it more sense for Cody to go against Cena.
We'll get into all of that shortly. So I got one to piss everybody off, and I got one to make everybody happy. So we're gonna go on
Man,
both.
out of the passenger seat into the studio.
That's right. Into the studio. I'm
Into
here.
the back seat. That's what you are.
Wait a minute. I just realized that Fair has on glasses. Like he's trying to be philosophical, Fair, tonight. He wants people to know that
Listen,
he's actually,
listen.
he's a deep philosophical thinker. So when he
This,
puts on the glasses, that's when he really wants to go into the rabbit hole of
Or
wrestling, ladies and gentlemen.
oh,
or
that, and
or
he's trying to look like a harmless guy because he went and pissed off the whole internet today with his comments.
I'm just a guy, okay?
uh,
I'm just a guy. I didn't do anything. I didn't do
but
anything.
but
Not
no,
in your
overall,
fucking shit though. Don't
uh,
fucking play with me. All right, AEW. I already got my little first racist DM. I wasn't gonna say anything.
oh,
Okay,
really? Oh, you did.
you keep fucking with me. Keep
Hold
fucking
on.
with me. All right, you
What
thought
did you
50.
tweet
I'm a
out?
child of 50 Cent. You understand me? I'm a child, and
The-
I'm not like he's not my dad or
the-
anything. But I grew up fucking idolizing him. He's my petty idol. Okay, I'm just as fucking petty. All right, okay.
What did
I am just
wait a
as
minute.
petty.
Wait,
so
hold
let
on.
me catch you up.
What
Let me catch
yeah,
you
what
up,
happened?
Chris. So this man, Taz from AEW,
Uh-huh.
um, decided I don't even know what set him off to do this. Maybe it was he saw
I didn't say anything.
uh, maybe he saw the Raw ratings or something like that and compared them to AEW and got all upset, whatever it was. But he was basically tweeting out that we got to stop comparing wrestlers from WWE and AEW. That's like comparing dogs and cats, basically, is what he said, and how we really gotta stop doing that. And all that all that Fair said was, "Bro, that's your fans doing it."
That's all I said. And put LMAO. That's all I said.
and this man, the last I checked, had over 50 something replies to his comment.
They trying to come for me, bro. Like I didn't say anything. And then they talk about shit that ain't got nothing to do with the shit that I said. Well, you don't know what
Yeah.
tribalism is. That wasn't the question or the thought that I was answering. All I said was that's your fans doing it. Nobody on WWE side says, "Hey, Roman Reigns is Kenny Omega, same person, different booking." Nobody says that. Nobody says that on the other side. Okay, it's your fans that bring up this shit, and then they piss the other side off, and then they go back and forth. That's what happens. So don't sit here, oh fans. They like to. First of all, I didn't know you sweet. I didn't say shit to you, bro. Like dead ass. I didn't say anything to you. Anything? What do you say? I was being confrontational. Huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I
hold
was
on, wait a
being
minute. Okay,
confrontational.
I just pulled up the tweet now and I'm looking at it. Uh Fair,
Yeah, I
hey,
don't
They're
understand,
going
dude. I don't
crazy.
understand why
yo,
And
he.
it's because this dude sicked them on me. He sicked them on me being a victim. I didn't
like
do anything.
AEW assemble.
I mean, and half the comments, bro, have nothing to do with the original topic, and has nothing to do with my comment. They just seen somebody who might be a WWE fan, and I am. That's fine. But there's somebody that might be a WWE fan that Taz tried to curse out, semi sassy aggressive, and now he wants to fucking, stick the rest of his hounds on me. Y'all can comment on my shit all you want to. I'm just gonna hit leave the conversation and let you motherfuckers talk to yourself. Okay? So you can say whatever you want. I appreciate the engagement. I appreciate the engagement, baby. And you
How
tuned
many
in
comments
just
does
to
it
hear
have now,
every
Chris?
Tuesday. You tuned in.
uh, it has 47 comments, 7 retweets, and 82 likes.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay for me, baby.
And this man
Wait,
used it
wait,
as an opportunity to promote the show too.
wait, exactly. Tune into Wrestling with the Bros. Matter of fact,
I retweeted
he
my
wait,
tweet and I put the
wait,
link on that bitch.
wait
That's
a minute.
all.
He has. You have one. Well, excluding the Wrestling with the Bros quote tweet. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6, including Taz's retweet. So Fair knew what he was doing. He was gaslighting.
If I
This
knew it,
man,
I would have actually said something crazy, Chris. I'd have actually said something crazy.
man,
Because
this
I
man
don't care.
probably
I'll
didn't
say something
expect.
crazy.
You probably didn't expect that to do all that. That's crazy.
I
That's
didn't,
craziness.
bro, I
Yeah.
didn't say anything.
Yeah, like you
What
could have been
about
way
that
more
was
disrespectful.
confrontational?
You
I
could have
could have
been
been
way
a
more
lot more
disrespectful.
disrespectful. I'm a lot more disrespectful to people I like. No, it
Yeah, that's Chris.
ain't. Chris, I can say a lot more crazy shit to you than I did that man. Keep it real. Keep it
Yeah,
real.
you have.
Oh
You have.
man,
Like,
that's some
that is so
wild stuff,
funny. I'm
man.
at the time that I'm not trying to do anything when people
Wait a
pay
minute.
attention.
Somebody even screenshotted you because you follow Fade.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah, yeah,
somebody was like, "You follow Raj and Alfred and
yeah.
retweet
Is
this
this
shit.
you?
You need to absolutely shut the fuck up."
They getting
What
mad
does that have to do
disrespectful,
with
man.
anything? Doesn't have anything
Oh,
to do with anything.
Mad
They
disrespectful.
and that was the one guy that I got into it with because he's like they are grifters. I've never even heard of that fucking word grifter, but whatever. They're AEW grifters, and then they just talk. Okay, that sounds like you have a problem with them. Go talk to them about their opinion. What the fuck does that have to do with me? And then he said some shit like, "Oh, because they talk shit, because then that means you talk some shit like that." I'm like,
I'll
huh?
be honest, dude. I think that AEW fans are starting to feel the pressure because I mean WWE's doing crazy stuff. You partner with TNA, and then you out of nowhere say we're going to revive Lucha Underground.
yeah.
Like,
They're about to dig
like
into all of that shit. It's
that
over.
it
It's
is
over.
it's the end game.
It's over.
WWE is inevitable.
Over. They about to Thanos they ass, bro. They about to
Um,
Thanos they ass.
and that's
But
not and
after he
that's
said some
nothing.
crazy shit like that, all I said was, bro, it's your fans doing it.
Yeah,
I'm being
wild
confrontational.
stuff.
Huh?
Wild stuff. Wild stuff.
Whatever. Enough about that. Let's get back to our shit.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I missed it. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I was doing. I was at work. That's why. But yeah. So so Walker's good. We'll just slide right into AEW and what they have at Knowledge Play. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw, the going home show. Elimination Chamber is this Saturday, March 1st. It will be in Toronto at the Rogers Center, formerly known as the Sky Dome. And Raw had its go home show this past Monday. Fair. I'm gonna start with you. What your takeaways from this Monday Night Raw?
I mean, it felt like, to be honest with you, it felt like they were trying the crowdsource again.
Hmm.
So I love the Logan Paul and CM Punk segment. Love that. That can absolutely be a match for WrestleMania. They had an excellent
That's how
promo
you
with Clint and
cement
Steph
Logan.
to
Hmm.
what? To beat CM Punk?
No, that's how you cement him as an actual talent in there.
Oh, to get him with CM Punk. Okay, I got you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, it was that. Then they had the Cody promo. They had Jay do the run-in thing that all baby faces do. Everybody's my friend, so I got to save them. Shit, like okay. Um, I love the heat the New Day's getting. I really enjoy. I don't know if anybody's paying attention to it. Like Kofi and Homeboy was doing over the
Yeah,
weekend on
I've
Twitter.
I saw a few videos of that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That gave the match a lot of heat. Like I said, love the direction they're going. I kind of don't know if it's kind of a Big E thing that they're waiting for or something else, but hopefully it's that. But I like they're keeping their momentum from their heel turn going really well.
Mhm.
I think Liv and Raquel and Naomi and Bianca killed that main event, bro. That match that's I don't know if I want to say match of the year. It's a candidate, I believe, but that's
Eh,
definitely a top three match, bro.
for sure. So far
Definitely.
for the year, yeah, I agree.
Overall, it was a good Raw. Definitely a good go. It was one of the better go home shows in a while
Mm.
for Raw. And we'll see what SmackDown brings. But yeah, that was a pretty good one there.
Yeah.
Uh, Hayden, go ahead, man.
Oh yeah, man. I thought it was a really good Raw. I think it was the first time that they properly used that flexibility at the end of the show because you could tell like it's going over. But they didn't let it feel rushed and they let the match play out like it should have. Because there was multiple times that match could have been over. Like the backstabber, the combo backstabber move that they do should have ended the
Which match are you
match.
talking about? Which match are you
The
talking about?
main event.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
man. Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. When Liv did the like jumping backstabber while Raquel had her up on her shoulders. Um,
Oh, yeah.
I thought that should have been the end of the match right there, and it kept going for like another 10 minutes. I think. Uh, um, I really like what they're doing. The more that the Netflix shows go on, the more it feels like you're watching an event. Does that make sense? Like rather than just watching another episode of Raw, you're watching an event. And it's starting to feel like the color commentary is just as part of the storyline as everything else. I love how they're like bringing in eyes to other things that they're doing. Like if you didn't know that Michael Cole was on Impulsive, you'll see that, and then you'll want to go view that. Um, like
Pat
they're
doing the
doing some
back
very
straight up on him this week was funny as shit. He
oh
pointed out
dude
the thing
that
on it. I seen the same shit, and I was gonna tweet it. This dude just his shit was just open.
I mean, dude,
That was funny.
they're taking all the things that you love from major sports and really making it a part of the show. Like this
Yeah.
was the first week that I saw on the bottom like headlines, and it starts talking about the stories that you missed. Like all that stuff is just the product and the quality of what they're doing is so good now, and it makes you feel like you're not just watching another episode of Raw. Like you actually want to be able to see this live because it's like watching a basketball game or a football game, and it
Hmm.
feels a little bit more unpredictable than it used to. Whereas to
I
you
love
still feel,
I love the drone shots. I love the
oh
drone
yeah,
shots.
for sure. And then like the small little like interviews that they do up in the balcony that they just started doing like within this last month or two, like they did with Rhea this
Hmm.
week.
Mhm.
I think is great. It makes it feel like, hey, if I go to a show, maybe I'll be able to get near a superstar like that. Just and I know I'm harping on the quality of the product, but I think it needs to be praised a little bit. Like what Netflix is doing with Raw is going to be really the cookie cutter sheet of how they handle other promotions as they come. because now you see
Hmm.
NFL's wanting to kind of do their, um, I think they're passed through Netflix now. Um, there was
Yeah,
some hints at that.
yeah.
Um,
There was talks about Netflix might be in the NFL business, trying to get games for Sunday. So yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
yeah, for sure. And so sorry.
What up, little
This,
dude? What up, little Hayden?
it's his birthday.
Happy birthday, man! Happy birthday!
Happy
They
birthday,
say
bro.
happy birthday. Oh, I know, but I gotta finish though. Okay.
See you, ladies and gentlemen. You never know what might happen on Wrestle with the Bros. You'll have kids on there talking about, "Hey, it's my birthday." Yeah.
Oh, bro, he got a Jey Uso shirt for his birthday.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
He's a and he's got all his little wrestling action figures. He just got a Cody Rhodes action figure too, and a CM Punk. This kid got good taste. His favorite two wrestlers are CM Punk and Jey Uso. So
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's
he
what's
gets
up.
super excited about
Top
it.
of the card
But
lover.
anyways,
That's what he is.
top of the card for sure, for sure. But anyways, he so with the matches though, I thought the way that the show went, I really love that they're really trying hard to push Gunther as like this big bad. What it really reminds me of is the comparison of when JBL had the belt and John Cena was coming after him. I'm
Mhm.
Hmm.
getting a similar vibe that you're basically making Gunther this guy that looks down on everybody else, and you're seeing the fan favorite, the underdog who probably shouldn't win. And I really feel like it's going to mirror John Cena's first title win. And then obviously the Cody and Seth uh, promo I thought was fantastic. That was my favorite part of the show. That true like that conversation between two people who aren't necessarily friends but came
Hmm.
together for a common cause,
Yep.
and then you're seeing the turmoil in Cody. It really strengthened what happened on Friday. It makes it feel a little bit more important. And then obviously the main event match was just fantastic. I agree, fair. I think if we look down the road, this could easily be either top five or top three match of the whole year.
Yeah. Yeah. Overall, I thought it was a very good Raw. I enjoyed it. If it's, you know what's crazy? I'm watching the main event, and I said to myself, I was like, man, I got a feeling that Bianca and Naomi are going to lose. Like I just had that feeling, and I know we didn't talk about it, but beforehand of who was or tweeted out who was going to lose, but just watching it, you just had that feeling that they were going to lose, and I was like, you know what, that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad for the Judgment Day to get some gold back in that stable, kind of make them, give them uh, relevancy again. Oh well, yeah, putting some more
No, for
shine on them
sure.
for a
I think,
minute,
yeah,
and then with Naomi and Bianca, this could actually help with the feud for Jade if and when she comes back. Who would she go after first? Will it be Naomi or will it be Bianca? And I think that's a matter of fact, she probably will go after Naomi because Naomi was the one who got pinned. So when Jade comes back, she could go after Naomi, and then that could start a feud between that will ultimately lead to the feud for Bianca and Jade. Maybe at SummerSlam.
mhm,
I mean, I would love to see that Mania, but I think that would be a good SummerSlam match as well too.
yeah,
But yeah, I think the first person she's gonna go after is Naomi, and I think that will be a good match. And then I agree. The Cody Seth Rollins promo, that was a very good promo. Like to me, when Seth is really serious and when he's locked in, dude is bar
there's
none one of the
nobody.
best.
Yeah, there's nobody better on the mic when he's locked in. I mean,
Yeah,
him and
totally
and
agree.
and that's why him and Punk put on just fantastic promos because they use a little bit of real life and really just dig into it. So I agree
Hmm.
100%. I think when Seth's locked in, I know that he looked like a bondage daredevil this week, but um,
Oh
but I
shit!
mean he is, and that's a rare one. I did not like his outfit this week. I'll be honest with you. I was like, come on, what are we doing now?
I
Like,
like his
what are we
outfit.
doing?
Stupid. They're
They,
all
they need
stupid.
to if they need to fix that part of his character. He don't need all that anymore. But no, I agree. I think 100% he's one of the best on the mic. He's one of the few that
Yeah,
I feel could go toe to toe with John Cena on a promo battle.
yeah, I agree with you on that.
Seth?
I agree. Yeah, I think Seth would. Yeah, I mean, I think Cena would win, but I think he would definitely give Cena some comp. He would definitely give Cena some comp.
Yeah.
Um, but no,
Oh
I
no,
thought
I mean, is
overall,
Cena the benchmark of a good, like a great promo though? Like, I
Bro, he
understand he's
demolishes everybody. He demolishes everybody. He buried Roman every time that they got into a promo battle. I
not the
mean,
last
buried
time.
Roman. Oh,
Not the last time he came. No, he didn't. He literally had a viral moment. Well, Roman had a viral moment off scene. No, he didn't.
I mean, yeah. But okay, so one out of a million.
The first time he absolutely obliterated him. Although I think Roman was forced to cut his best promo the next or maybe 2 weeks after that, before that pay per view. But no, you're right. I mean, I I like Cena. I do think he's a mic god. Don't get me wrong, but it's kind of always the same stick. Like it's always, hustle, loyalty, respect, and then he gets a quick dig that nobody else has the ball to say anything back to him because he's fucking John Cena. If they really go too hard, Vince will slap the shit out of him back then. So
Yeah,
it's
no.
like
And
he
honestly, I would
can't
love to
do
see.
that.
Yeah. I would love to see modern day Cena against a modern day Punk because I feel like they have similar styles, but I feel like I honestly I know that they are doing a Cena Punk match at some
Yeah,
point.
that's coming.
You have
That's
to.
over the summer for sure.
yeah,
I would
oh
venture to
yeah.
say it's probably a SummerSlam match, to
So
be
I
honest with
was just thinking that. I was just thinking that SummerSlam,
Could be his
definitely.
last one. To
you.
me it's
Goddamn.
between Punk or Orton for his last match.
Big Simple 422. What up, dog? What do you say? This will be the first time Naomi turns heel. Yeah, I definitely think there's a possibility of that. It's also a possibility that Jade can come back and be the heel. Um, maybe she knows. Maybe Liv and Raquel did really attack her, but she don't care.
Mhm.
Maybe she's upset that Naomi horned in and got her title. That would make somebody pretty upset, and you can keep Naomi as a face and let Jade beat up on her a little bit. So yeah, for sure, I would definitely think she would be a heel. I would rather her be a heel. You know what I'm saying? It'll be something new.
Yeah.
But I definitely think this because that's how this conversation started. Is I definitely think Jade is returning. I think the Mania match is Naomi for the reasons that I said. But I definitely see. I would love to see just like Naomi actually say, yeah, I pushed off that goddamn thing.
Mhm.
Pause. I'm sorry. I just cursed in front of a little boy. I didn't even realize he was there.
He can't hear
Um,
you. I got my headphones in.
Fuck shit. No, I'm joking. So yeah, I think that definitely the way that the reason why that, in my opinion, they lost the titles is because they're trying to get to Bianca and Rhea,
Mhm.
which again we'll go over that in our picks when we get to that. But they definitely want to go Bianca and Rhea, and you can't have Bianca have the tag titles in that aspect because then that'll have pretty much have her wrestling double duty. So you had to
Mhm.
have Liv and Raquel take that. That keeps the belt strong because now you still got another former heavyweight world heavyweight women's champion. Now you take that, let them run. They get a lot of time, so it'll be on the belts will be on TV. all of that. He coming back with Naomi is Naomi so lovable.
Big Simp,
I
what
want
up,
to
man?
seeing her as the bad girl. I want to see how that
No,
goes.
no, I think no, I think it's gonna be Jade. I think it's gonna be Jade. I think they'll keep Naomi as the face. I think they'll keep Naomi as
If
the
you want
face.
to keep it fresh, you turn Naomi heel. It'll be
Mm.
it'll be better. Just like I've seen Naomi be a face in the super underdog chick. Let her be a heel. She's been a heel before. Y'all forget. She came in
Oh
as a
yeah,
heel.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
And
I
then
forgot
she
about that.
switched to the glow shit and she got it popping. And bro, it's been like 12 years. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
I'd
It's
rather
time.
12
I'd
years.
It's
rather
time to switch it up.
I'd rather see Bianca as a heel. I think with as much like push that Naomi's getting, I'd rather see Bianca become the heel and
I
maybe
want
she
both of them to turn
loses.
heel.
No, for sure. But I do agree. I think you were hinting at. Sorry, my son was all over the place. I think you were hinting at Bianca winning the women's elimination chamber match. I think I agree with that,
Yeah, we're
and
gonna.
I think that Jade interferes in that match at Mania because I think Bianca's the one who actually turned on um, or had somebody do what she did. Um,
Nope. I think it was Bianca, and I think it was Naomi on orders from Bianca.
yeah. Or I mean, who's to say? Who's to say that? How long was she out there for? I mean, maybe Bianca did it right before the match, and they didn't find her until
Yeah, either way, however they play it, I would
yeah,
rather them both be heels, both have something to do with it. Like I said, the other one told the other one, I don't like her. Like remember the stories were going around that her and Jay didn't get along. Play off of
Mm-hmm.
that. I don't like her, homie. Let's go ahead and push her off the thingy, and then we'll make this sob story, and then we'll go ahead and get these titles popping. That's an easy
yeah,
ass storyline, especially of culture to hear it like that. That'll relate to a whole bunch of people. First of all, so like it, I would love Bianca and Naomi to turn heel. That'll give Rhea somebody to bounce off of because she's the mega face. She'll need somebody like a Bianca's gravitas to be heel going up against her at Mania on the mic. So
yeah.
yeah, I think they took the belts off of them just because they had to get the Bianca Rhea, and the plan is for her and for Naomi and Jade to do a WrestleMania match. That's what I think is the
Mhm.
game there. But just the bottom line, the match was incredible. I loved a whole bunch of near falls. Loved all the near falls. It was so they were in the crisp too. Crisp
Yeah.
match.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
was just
No, it was a very good match. I enjoyed it. I was kind of on the edge of my seat a little bit. Um, yeah. Shout out to Liv and Raquel for winning the belts. Looking forward to seeing what is in store for Naomi and Bianca. Overall, thought it was a good, solid Raw. I love what Gunther did in his match. Um, yeah, just a good, solid match. I mean, solid show overall. And which leads us right into our pay-per-view for Saturday. Oh, nice dunk. The Elimination Chamber, probably, you know what? I think me and Farrah talked about this on Friday, or Farrah and I talked about this on Friday. Elimination Chamber might be the second most important match, I mean, pay-per-view of the year behind Money in the Bank. If you take out the big four, Money in the Bank and then Elimination Chamber are probably the two top important pay-per-views
Yeah.
for the year.
Well, I
And
agree.
this is no different. Uh, two chamber matches, men and women. You also have I'm drawing a blank here. What other
Kevin Owens and
match?
Sami Zayn.
Kev, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Oh, I love that promo of Kevin Owens outside of Sammy's house, and then Sammy's response to that. I love that story as well too. I'm looking forward to this pay-per-view this Saturday. That is going to be going on. Let's go ahead with the picks. Let's start. Hold on, let me pull the card up real quick because I
It's
was
in the
just
chat.
actually just looking at it. I was in the chat. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Uh, all right. So here we go. The let's start with let's go with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Hey,
Hayden, who do you
how are we
have winning
doing
that
this?
match?
How are we doing this time? Are we doing the bet now? Because Chris don't want to, he don't want to participate in bets and actually do. So are we doing
Thank you,
bets?
thank you
Are
for
we doing
reminding
like a
me.
bet?
I have to order the belt tonight.
Yeah, we get that popping. Just say, are we doing bets? Because
Bet.
if you lose, can you actually put the actual Avi up this time?
Yeah,
Can
I had to have you up. Oh, wait a minute. Just as you saw Taz's comment or Taz's post on Twitter, that's the same thing you should have done with with my tweet when I put out there that I had that Abby. You understand? I had it.
you
All right.
didn't have no Avi?
I had the Abby, man. You just
No,
see
you
what
didn't.
happened was yes, I did. What
You
happened
put it.
was you didn't
You
put those
told you
glasses.
put it up
You
for
didn't
an
put those
hour, and
glasses
then
on. You didn't put those
you put
glasses
it up
on. That's
for
what
an
happened. You
hour,
didn't put those
and
glasses
then
on.
you put somebody else's Avi on because you lost another
Oh
bet
my
that you
gosh.
shouldn't be betting anyway. You would don't bet ass nigga. That's what you are. That's
Okay.
what you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fair obviously couldn't see without his bifocals that I had the Abby up for an entire
Nigga
week. All
ain't
right,
bifocals,
I had the Abby
goddamn
up
it.
for an entire week.
All right, damn. I got a headache. I can't
Y'all,
fucking
you
see
are
the
you are
screen.
you are an old man. Oh wait a minute! Look at that! Look at that! He has his glasses on. He has his Cavassier glass right there. Hey, what are you sipping on? That's a Cavassier. You are. Hold
These
on.
brothers,
Are you watching?
don't
Hey,
put it on
are you
me.
watching? Hey, are you watching some Shakespeare theater too? While the
Yeah,
podcast is
it's
going
called
on.
NXT. It's called NXT.
Hello. Oh,
Shakespearean
hey,
theater.
hey. What was that character Tim Meadows did on Saturday Night Live? Because it ended up being a movie too. Uh,
Oh, the dude. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
um,
He was like
the
a
ladies' man. He was a ladies'
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
that's fair.
round. Oh, yeah, I remember what
Uh,
you're talking about.
You look like
look here, ladies and
you look
gentlemen. We
like you
we
ready
we
to.
are
I ain't gonna
here.
lie. I did get the idea of these glasses off a movie. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't that the SNL shit, but it was I think it was a Bond movie actually that I got.
You look like you're ready to give some advice to some young men who don't want it.
Right. Like
Yeah, listen. When
yeah.
people tweet, you actually can't see emotion. Okay, you
Hey,
just read it in your head, and you read it back
yeah.
in your own attitude. So that's
Hey,
why
look
you're
here,
mad.
youngster.
Okay,
Hey, look here, youngster. You know what I'm saying?
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you.
Exactly.
I'm tell you what the game is. You know what I mean?
These youngins don't know how to actually read, and comprehend. They just like to think they know people's emotions and shit.
Oh man.
Oh
All right.
man.
All right. Let's go ahead and get to this.
Hold up. He did have a point. Do we have a bet? Are we doing a bet?
Yeah, doing a
Yeah,
Can we
bet.
make this?
we got a bet. Yeah, we got a
Or
Do
bet.
if you
are
want
we
to
gonna
do it,
make?
let's do this. Let's do it like this. Let's count up the points for the year, and at the end of the
Okay.
year, we'll do the bet. We'll do the bet payoff.
All right,
Okay.
that's fine.
All right. All right. From now on, points for the year.
Winner gets a belt.
There you go. Winner gets the belt. There you go.
Cool.
And then the
Cool with
It's
me.
loser,
gonna be it.
the
It's gonna
loser,
be at my
I'm gonna
place
get
until
the
then.
zestiest ass fucking photo and put it
Oh.
Just of Dominic Mysterio's mustache.
right. I'll get the zesty ass Dominic Mysterio Abby for you. We gonna do that. Okay. Okay. That's what we're doing.
All
All
right.
right. Let's go ahead. The unsanctioned match: Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Who wins that match?
Go ahead.
I think it's got to be Kevin Owens. I think you build off of his intensity, and what better way to really solidify him more as a heel than for him to really take out Sami Zayn. I think Sami Zayn's about to have a long break for a while. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. I think Sami Zayn comes back as a different person. I think his character, who he was through like the OG bloodline, has kind of run its course, and I think he needs kind of a reset. So I'm going to pick Kevin Owens with the mindset that his Mania match is Randy Orton.
Okay. Peter?
Okay. I actually got a no contest. I think they both get stretched out. I don't think they have.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens, and I think more so of the fact of when's the last time Kevin Owens I think needs a win for a pay per view right now because
Mhm.
I don't think he's won like a pay per view in a minute.
I think the
Um,
I think the last time he won at a pay-per-view was as a tag team with Sammy.
In tag match, yeah.
yeah, so it's like I said, it's been a minute. He's lost both Saturday night main events. He lost at Rumble. So I think he lost another match. Maybe okay, no, those three. So no, I think Kevin Owens is going to win that match. But I can see your logic though, fair. But I think Kevin Owens wins.
Yeah. I think Kevin Owens really puts out Sammy with another package pile driver. I think that's how it's going to end.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think my no contest is them, jumping off some big ass thing and just
Mm.
laying each other out. I also had a maybe not. I don't know if a KO win would be it, but I definitely think it's a possibility that Randy Orton comes back and beats the shit out of both of them. I think that can happen too.
Wasn't
So
it in Toronto that CM Punk made his return?
no, it's in Chicago.
Was
Chicago.
it? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
maybe.
it's
Hey,
Chicago.
maybe they give Randy Orton his return that he kind of got gypped out of from, from that Survivor Series. So
Yeah,
I could see
that would be
that.
fair.
I think Randy doesn't come back until the following week, but so
Mhm.
I'm not putting that in my pick or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
right.
on that thing that I had
Yeah,
for
no.
the Mania card, I had a 3-way with Sammy, KO, and Randy, so it
Mhm.
would fit my narrative to do that.
All right. Well, there's only four matches for Chamber. Obviously, the two Chamber
And the
matches, Sami
Cody
Zayn,
decision,
right, in the Cody
Cody
decision.
decision if he's going to give another man his soul.
Oh, are
Right.
we gonna bet on that? Are we gonna bet on that? I'm down with
I
that.
mean,
uh,
it could be part of the picks, I guess. It
Yeah,
is a pick. Is he going to give him
yeah.
his
it
soul, or
goes
is
one
he
way or
going
the
to
it goes one way or the other. So yeah.
I don't think Cody. You know what? No, I don't think Cody gives him his soul. Not yet.
This just sounds so crazy, bro.
I don't think
Like
it happens at 11. Yeah, I don't think it happens this Saturday.
some Shang Tsung bullshit. Your soul is
Y'all seen
mine.
the meme, not the meme, the cartoon with the WWE characters, the game characters, and it's him as Shang taking his soul.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's funny
That's
as
off
hell.
the two. That's an actual move in 2K. That's a legit actual move you can do in 2K.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's
somebody,
100%.
somebody broke the game and put that shit in there. That's fucked up.
Oh man.
It's crazy.
All right. You have next tag team match: Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus against Nia Jackson, Candice LeRae. Um, I think Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus get the win here. And
Yeah,
I think Trish gets the pin. It's in Toronto. I think she gets the pin.
Yeah. I agree. I think that's going to be my pick too. I think obviously, or mm, no, I think Nia and Candice LeRae win. I think that's what I'm going to go, and it's going to be because of Charlotte Flair interferes.
Mm, okay.
yeah. I had that's good right there.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, I had Tiffany
Should have gone
and
last.
Trish win. Yeah, I feel like I should have said that. Yeah, I'm gonna go Tiffany and Trish too. I was predicting a Charlotte Flair run in and she kind of get run off, but um, yeah, I don't see them. Although you're allowed to, that makes total sense,
Hmm.
Hayden, but I don't see them having Trish come back to lose in Toronto. I think they already did that once with Charlotte. I believe. So, yeah, I don't think. I don't think they'll do that.
I'm sticking with mine. And when
No,
you
no,
guys
no.
lose.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. What's Cody's decision? Does he?
Well, I already said I don't think he sells his soul. Not yet.
I'm gonna put
I
no
think
soul.
I think in the words of Shang Tsung, your soul is mine. I think The Rock gets Cody's soul. And that's 90s Mortal Kombat, movie Mortal Kombat.
Right.
The only good one.
So you choosing that he's turning heel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't foresee. So here's my scenario of what happens. Okay. Cody says
Long ass
no.
answer.
Yep, long ass answer for no reason. Cody says no. Then Rock puts him in the elimination chamber.
What?
Mm.
For the title?
For the title.
Make it a
Makes it
7-man?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Or
what's the point of it
maybe
if he doesn't give him his soul? He just walks away and says, "Okay, no, you got to go in the chamber."
somebody gets hurt, like gets hurt, whatever.
No, make him go in the chamber. He has to pay for what he did, right?
Mm.
You didn't have a
Maybe
match. Not gonna have a match in a chamber
you know
match.
what? Maybe maybe okay. If he says no, maybe The Rock like he kind of like smirks whatever, and then he beats the crap out of him, and then he tells him go in the chamber.
Either
I mean,
way, go in the
if
chamber.
y'all gonna swing big, I guess.
He's going in the chamber.
Go
Going
for
in
it.
the chamber. So that's my
This is gonna be one of these moments too. This is what I hate: is I make fun of his pick, and then
it's
this
gonna be
motherfucker
right
gonna be right.
because it happens a lot.
It does. It pisses me off, but I think this is the one time you're not right. I think you swung to the fences a little too much on this one.
I swung that bitch out the stadium. Watch.
Nah, you swung for the
Watch.
fences, and you were like your
Watch.
Mets. You missed.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I'm a Diamondbacks fan who lost. Didn't even get to the playoffs, but that's okay. That's okay.
I ain't no Diamondbacks fan. Kansas City Royals, which
Oh,
is not even much. It's not better at all.
yeah, it's not. It's not at all. So I don't know why you said that. But
Yeah,
no,
me and my buddy Chris were in the same boat.
no, Chris is not in the boat. He's swimming. His shit doesn't sank. Okay, he's swimming with
Oh my!
a safety vest on that has a hole in it. He's done.
The
Okay,
hate, the
he's
hate,
done.
the hate is real. The hate is real.
He ain't got nothing to
The
hate
hate
from
is
a White
real.
Sox.
Hate,
Your
hate,
socks ain't
hate,
even white. It's tan.
Hey,
and secondly,
let us
hate
suffer in peace.
indicates that we actually care.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it out loud if I didn't give a damn.
Hey, all right. You know what? Moving right along. The women's chamber match. You have let's see, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Liv, Bianca, uh, Bailey, and I always forget her last name. Always forget her name. Hayden's good at names.
Huh?
The women's
Uh,
the women's chamber
the
match.
women's. All right, so you
It's
have
Naomi,
Bianca,
Naomi,
Naomi,
Alexa,
Alexa,
Liv, Bianca, Bailey, and
Roxanne, Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Roxanne,
Roxanne. Oh, I can remember her. Who do you Hayden, who do you have winning the women's chamber?
Bianca. I think Bianca's the pick. I think she's been out of the main spotlight picture for the main event picture for a good while now. I think it's time to reintroduce her back in there. And I think you have the sense that, she has to be the heel against Rhea for sure. So you're gonna see some kind of um outcome from Monday bleed into the Elimination Chamber. And I think Naomi's going to have a chance to win the whole thing, and Bianca eliminates her.
Fair?
Bianca eliminates who? I'm sorry.
Naomi.
Oh shit. Okay.
Ooh. Hold on. If you're gonna swing big.
Yeah. Swing. I got Bianca as well though. I didn't do the eliminate Naomi, but I definitely have her winning. I do think we get a Jade return there. I think she gets Naomi eliminated, attacks her or whatever. But yeah, Bianca, like I said, I always said it was going to be Bianca and Rhea at Mania, and I think we get up that match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have that makes three of us. I have Bianca winning as well. I think I do think Bianca takes out Naomi. Not like to win it, but I think she takes her out, and then like during the match or whatever, somehow, some way, she's going to eliminate her throughout the match. And I think, nah, I was going to say she might pin Liv for the win, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have Liv just win the belts and then her get pinned by Bianca. So, but no, I do have Bianca winning the match though. So,
So that
do
leaves
do
the main event.
do so we do agree that the women are starting off the pay-per-view.
No, I
Are
think
we
it's
doing?
Cody Rock.
See, I would have that wait just a little bit. I would have that wait just a little bit just to build the anticipation up a little. Excuse me, a
I
little
would
bit.
put that. I would put that right before the men's elimination chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I would
I
have it wait
yeah.
a little bit.
If I have that as the reason why Cody's in the match, then it has to be the first thing, because that's only fair. Like, I don't think you have Cody in a suit, because he's probably going to wear a suit, go to Elimination Chamber in the next segment. So you can.
Oh, he's saying that his guess. He's
Yeah,
sticking with his
my
guess
guess
that he's
is
got to be in
right.
the elimination chamber.
Yeah, so my guess is right. We do it first. That'll be the jump off, and then you have that anticipation of it. The whole.
Gotcha. I see why he's picking the way he's picking.
The men's chamber match: Damian Priest, Logan Paul, John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre. Who wins this match? Fair. I'm gonna start with you.
Oh, because I want to do something.
Oh,
Because me
okay.
and Hayden had a conversation, and I told
He's
him I
got
didn't pick this match yet.
it.
So I want to show that I didn't switch anything last minute, and y'all can't call me.
This man had two picks, Chris. He had two picks. Apparently, he sent some evidence, but since I'm
Yeah.
on my phone, I can't check.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But it's there. You see the strength
It's
out of both, and I got the winner right there.
so actually for Hayden, what he sent Hayden, he sent a whole bunch of notes from his job. That's what he sent. It says a whole bunch of notes from his job.
Because if I did that,
Some
boy,
some HIPAA violation.
boy, if I did that,
Let
You're
me
telling me there's
see.
patients' names?
yeah, I gotta make sure I look at this. Okay, it's cool.
Oh man.
Okay.
Fair. Go ahead. Who do you have winning the men's elimination chamber match?
I got CM Punk.
Okay.
That's who you're picking?
That's who I'm picking. And it's CM Punk who sells his soul to The Rock. Yep. I told you.
We're gonna swing big.
Well,
I want to piss you off.
this man said, "Yeah, I already swung for the fences, but I am going to go ahead
if you're
and
gonna swing big.
Going for the fourth home run. Yeah.
oh my goodness."
I said I got one that's gonna make people okay. I got one to make people that's gonna piss all y'all off, and that's gonna piss all.
is the first PLE of our contest really the one you want to put all your
Yep.
chips into?
All the chips on the table.
How do you do in
All the
Vegas?
chips on the table. I've been to Vegas, but I never gambled in Vegas.
Oh,
So
well,
yeah,
gotcha.
I've gambled.
I
I've
don't like
gambled in
to.
Vegas.
You
I gambled in Vegas. I won $120 on blackjack. I said I'm good.
know,
That's good. That's good. Your
I was like,
betting
I'm
record
good.
would not say
yeah.
otherwise.
I like to watch people. Like, I like to watch like I don't know, and like I don't remember the hotel I was at, to be honest with you. They all feel connected. But I was in like a high stake watching a high stake poker room, like Texas Hold'em type shit. I like
Mhm.
watching people gamble their lives away. I don't want to do
Trust me. The trick
it.
is the trick is to go with a certain amount of money, and once that money's spent, you're done. You don't
It's
pull
not
anything out.
Yep.
You don't pull anything else out.
because I'm stupid. I will spend it. I
I
will
uh
get somewhere that I'm not supposed to, and I will spend it. I hate losing.
I really hope that your gambling tendencies do not, you know, relay to your picking.
Hey, I can
Because
gamble on these picks. I can gamble on these picks. That's okay. We still got like 8 months to go. So I might be able to catch up. Okay.
you'd
We
be all
gonna
right.
gamble on these picks. Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Okay. So Punk wins and sells his soul. Okay.
Yep. That's where I'm going.
Do you want to say what the other one was gonna be? Because we know you had two.
Cena.
Okay.
Cena. Yeah. It wasn't.
All right.
That's the one that was everybody just it's okay. You know. But I got Cody getting in getting in the chamber. I got Seth eliminating him, and then I got um Punk pinning Cena as the dude he wins the title from.
Okay. Chris, if he's right about this, man, I think I just quit.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you realize if he's right about this? Do you realize we were not here to innovate until Jesus comes, and God Himself has to say,
Exactly.
"Hey,
It'll be
stop! All
nothing you
right,
can
stop.
say to
That's
me.
enough."
It'll be nothing you can say to me. Who thinks of that? Who thinks of
I
that and
hope
gets
I
it
hope
right?
you I hope you're the only person.
I bet
I
you
hope
I bet you
I
I
hope
can
Triple H is
copy
not
his
nowhere near your thought process.
I hope he's listening to the
Triple
podcast.
Triple H, if you're watching, and I know that's a fat chance, but do not let this man's ego get bigger than it already is.
Hey, I'm a well, it's just my fan. It's just his fans, bro. I just you know, I'm
All
confrontational. I
right,
don't know,
gotcha. Yeah. Chris,
confrontational.
what about you, man?
Boy, tough, tough to follow that act. I'm going to, ooh, man. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Cena.
Mm. Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cena.
are you gonna elaborate, or are you good with just that pick?
I'm good with just that pick.
Yeah. I picked Cena as well. I think it's going to be very much similar to you could pretty much guarantee that Charlotte was going to win the Rumble. I think you can pretty much I think Cena's calling a shot. I think I think this is where you give him his chance to win his 17th title. And that's why I think that Cody is going to sell his soul to The Rock, and that you're going to have a heel Cody versus a face Cena.
Because you got him selling his soul. I forgot Cody selling his soul. Yeah.
And maybe you call in that favor that uh, I think there's more of a chance of a triple threat with Cena, Punk, and Cody. Um, Then there is a triple threat between Roman and Seth.
My original way that I was gonna go with it was Cena winning, and then I had Roman taking out Seth and Punk, and then Cena turning heel. Actually, uh, that was the one that I think people was gonna like so much because he was gonna be heel. So I had that first, but then it'll make more sense for Roman just to take out Seth to be a one-on-one match and just let
Mhm.
Punk win, and then he and you can get the triple that way as well. Cena, Punk, and Cody. It does like if it's some shady way that he got over Cena, then it'll give Cena another shot to say I was cheated out or whatever the case may be for
Yeah,
whatever reason that he should be included in the match. So
for sure. I think my logic with that is that you have Cena as your traditional baby face, you have Cody as your heel, and then you have Punk kind of being the middle ground, kind of like the gray Jedi.
yeah, I mean Punk is a great Jedi to be honest with
Yeah.
you, but
For
no,
those
yeah,
people who don't understand that, that means they use both sides of the force. Just have
yes,
to explain that.
light and dark. We went over it, but yeah. Either way, in my opinion,
Uh,
I think if Cena win or if Punk win, we get a triple threat match at Mania with Cody. I think that's fair.
Luca just got a text.
Oh shit! Damn, I forgot the damn game was on.
He don't know how
Luca
to he don't know how to use that trim body now.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah. He just got a text. He got fouled and he turned to the ref and literally went like, make the call.
yeah,
So
that's gonna get old for me very quickly. By the way, like shut the fuck up. I hate when
yeah,
What
Braun
did you
does it.
guys
I
yeah.
doubly hate it when he does it.
um my Heat are in shambles, so unfortunately I haven't not been watching a lot of basketball. What's your guys' records since Luca's been there?
We
We lost
are.
two
Let me see.
games, I
No,
think.
no, we lost since Luca's been there. We lost a
We
three
lost to
because we
the
lost right
Jazz and
before,
we lost to the.
like 4-3, I think. 4-3 or 3-3 because we just
Okay.
beat.
It might be
'Cause-
3-3.
I think it's 3-3 because we lost three straight. We lost to the Jazz right before All Star break. Then we lost the next two after All Star break, and then
No, we only lost one
um
at the All Star break.
no,
We
yeah,
won
right,
against
no
Portland.
one, no one. Yeah, so we're 3-3. We
We lost to the
lost the
Hornets.
game.
We lost to
The
the
Hornets.
Jazz. We lost against the Hornets. We won against Portland, and we won against the Nuggets.
No. But I'm saying we lost to the Jazz right before the All Star break.
Yeah, that's
So
what I said.
that'll be three straight. So that's three straight. So because we played the Jazz. Oh no, you're right. You're right. Damn.
Yeah,
Okay,
three
3-2.
straight.
Oh, my bad.
I've been telling this man he's right.
Like
Yeah.
that's all you got. I was wrong. It's okay.
It could be worse, guys, man. You could be the Miami Heat right now. We have players saying that we fucking suck. So both teams that I root for professionally just look at themselves and say we fucking suck. Tyler Hero saying that we are not playing as a professional basketball team. AKA we fucking suck.
Hey, I remember when a certain person with a star on his head said that, and I
well,
got
well,
and
look,
somebody clipped us. God damn it.
look, I'm enjoying basketball right now because baseball's coming around the corner, and I don't want to see none of that shit. So I'm gonna tell you this right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you weren't with us being the White Sox when we lost 121, don't be with us when we lose 120 this year. All right, say that right now.
He said 120.
Until
Okay.
un,
Oh, Tom,
un, until until we get to the World Series and this man somehow one of his 4 or 5 teams that he roots for is in the World Series.
Oh
So
man, no,
y'all both got
I like,
Cena,
no,
and I got CM Punk. All right.
yeah.
All right.
Hayden, you wanted to talk about Captain America.
Yes,
Let's talk
yes,
Go
about it.
Captain
ahead.
America. Man, I know you guys talked about it a little bit on Friday. But man, I'm so sick and tired of what we call fake hate around here with products like Marvel. Granted, I will say that a lot of the Marvel projects have been kind of letdowns over the last year, but I also think that, especially with this one, you're wanting like end game level type action these days,
Mm.
and that's not going to be every movie. And I felt like this was really grounded. I thought it brought back the Russo type feel. Um, I know the Russos didn't produce this one, but it gave a little bit more of a sense of like Winter Soldier in some
Mhm.
senses.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Um, and I love the comparison to politics in the movie to politics today. I thought that was really good. I love, I mean, the way that Harrison Ford seamlessly became Thaddeus Ross. Um, and I mean, it didn't really feel like with this where there felt a little bit of sting between like Terrence Howard and Don Cheadle. It
Mhm.
felt more seamless with William Hurt to Harrison Ford. It felt of
Mhm.
a more natural recasting. Um, and so I thought he did fantastic. I thought Anthony Mackie really solidified himself as being Captain America in this movie. I thought that he did a really good job at giving that sense of like true leadership that Steve Rogers kind of gave off in previous films. Um, and really created a little bit more hope in me for upcoming projects. Um, yeah, I don't see why it's getting as much hate as it has. Like you can obviously tell there was some reshoots, but overall, I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was at least 7.5 for me, and that's the highest that I've given a Marvel movie in a while. 7.5 out of 10.
I think that's what I did not give it that, Hayden. And I Chris, I gave it a 7.5.
Hmm.
7 or 7.5.
Yeah.
Um, I agree with everything you pretty much said. I was having a discussion earlier with Chris. We was in the space. I think it was
Friday.
certified. Shout out to him with the
Oh
check
yeah, yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah. Space.
Pop, shout out to her with the check down. We were all kind of rapping, you know how we do. Um, and I said that the reason I think why DC is catching on right now so quickly is because they're giving the grounded story. Like it wasn't like even though I'm excited about Superman, you can tell the Superman that we are getting is going to be grounded a lot.
He's
It's
established,
going
not
to
a
be
new
some
Superman.
right. They're going to give us lore that we already know. It's going to be detailed, grounded character depth is what's going to be given to us. I don't think Marvel has lost sight of that. Marvel for a long
Yeah.
time, and it's not their fault because for a long time they were in that mode that they told their story enough where they can do the big spectacular and
Mhm.
get that off for 6, 7 movies in a row. But now it's you had your big event and it's time to go back to basics. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like the Captain America movie because
Yeah.
it's not that like you said they want Endgame, they want Infinity War, they want Civil War, they want all of those types of actions, and it doesn't need to be that right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
This they always said they were doing two different storylines for this version or this phase in the MCU. There was going to be a grounded version, and there was going to be like the multiverse version. That's all they're giving you.
Mhm.
This kept alongside of them saying that he's going to reform the Avengers. We all know why that's for, but he's going to reform the Avengers. That's the only thing they give that gives you multiversal, threads. Other than
Mhm.
that, it was a fucking Cap movie.
Yeah.
That's what Cap is. He's
Yeah.
a clandestine, amped up James Bond. He just
Mhm.
has serum that he can punch through 7 walls at a time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's
Yeah.
all it is, and that's all they gave you. Yes,
I
it
mean,
was a bunch
truly.
of reshoots that they obviously did because they didn't want to conflict with what happened in the summer of last. They didn't want to do. They had a bunch of that shit in there. And you can tell where it's cut. You can
Yeah.
absolutely tell where it's cut, but it doesn't make it a bad movie. It's not this
Compare
all
it to
time
the first Captain America.
Hmm.
first character Captain America. I'm like in the minority on that. I didn't mind. I like period pieces too. So
No, for sure. But I mean, if you look at to me, to me story wise. I thought it was a better movie than the first Captain America. Um, I love the political gravity and like the comparison to today, um, that was in there. That was probably one of my biggest goes for it, is that it made you feel like you were in a world that could happen.
Right. Right. Yeah.
No, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good, entertaining film. Pretty much everything that you said, Hayden. I think you and I had said it here on the stream Friday about the movie, the as far as the politics and different things like that. I thought it was good. I think the reason why people didn't like it is because a couple reasons. One, I think they don't like the idea of a black Captain America, but if they read the comics, they will
Bingo.
see that Sam Wilson eventually becomes Captain America. That's number
And
one. Number
has the mantle for a long time.
He still
Exactly.
has
That's
it.
number one. Number two, I think people were upset that they saw a lot of the Red Hulk during the promotion of the campaign,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and I'm not trying to say that's a bad thing, but I guess if you would have kept it more so like a secret or under wraps more or whatever,
Mhm.
then I think it would have maybe built the anticipation of it of
Yeah.
it a little bit more. But I mean that's neither here nor there. Maybe they felt if they showed it, that would definitely guarantee people to come out. It did good as far as the numbers. It's doing well. I was kind of wondering though, having it on Valentine's Day, was that a good weekend for them to a good time for them to have the movie to release? I think that was a big key as well too. But
I think
overall,
they
Yeah,
were
I
really
enjoyed it.
hoping
specifically
that
because
people
it
would,
came out.
yeah.
Didn't it? It came out the week after, didn't it? Or the week before?
I thought it
Or
came out
was
the
it the same week?
13th.
Did it? Damn, I don't remember. Oh yeah, because I mean, it still made what? It made 180 million. It was a 3 day. It was a 3 day Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
So it made
Oh
it
yeah, it
made
was. It
it made
was.
a
It
nice
was
little chunk.
President's Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
No,
made
no, you're
it's up
right.
to like 300 now. I think something like that. So I mean, it's a
Uh,
successful movie.
Has
yeah.
it has it crossed, is it into making money now, or is it still
Yeah,
No,
it's making
it's
money now. I think the budget
yeah,
they
it's
said was
making money.
180 million. And I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
it's been released in China and all of that. So not yet, anyway. So I don't think it's not even done.
Yeah, it'll be
So
good.
yeah.
It just has, I mean, I'm super excited for Daredevil this next week.
Bro, I can't. I just finished the read. Chris, did you finish the rewatch? I know you was asking me about it.
I'm actually on season three now, so I'll actually be done watching it. What's today? Tuesday. I'm probably by Friday.
Yeah, I finished the rewatch. While I was sick actually, so
Mm.
I got that out of the way. But yeah,
Yeah, no,
it's gonna
I'll
be
I'll
nice to see
rewatch it.
where that picks up from.
Yeah, and apparently they started with a bang for for Daredevil Born Again, because there's
Mhm.
because Charlie Cox talks about how the one of the decisions that they made for the new series, new show, he wasn't on board for it, but it is what it is. So
We'll
I
see
was
what it
wondering,
is.
I'm wondering, does Foggy die or Karen die? Oh, good block.
They
That's what
called it
I'm
a foul.
wondering. They called a foul on Dallas, but no, Rui Hachimura, he got a clean block. So
Oh,
but that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Does Kieran die or does Foggy die?
We'll see.
I don't know if
We'll
it's a
see.
death, but I do think they may. I think there's a big scene in the first two episodes that they showed that he thought that was going to be towards the more middle or some shit like that. But yeah, I can't wait. They hype it. It's got me hyped. And it's crazy because the promo for it hasn't been a lot, if I can say that.
Hmm.
Like it's like really going on social media and stuff, but you haven't seen like TV commercials. Like I guarantee you won't be no commercial on this game right now that everybody's pretty much watching.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it has like that low key hype that it had the
Hmm.
first time go around because nobody talked about. I was on Daredevil from the first jump. Soon as they released it on Netflix, I was on it from the first jump, and I'm telling all of my people, yo, watch this. This show is crazy. It's an easy 12 episode watch. Watch
Mhm.
this show, bro. When a couple of my best friends go over, they watch it straight through. They said they watched the first 3 episodes and then they just kept watching.
Yeah.
It's a great series, bro. And if it feels like they're doing it right, and as long as they keep to the essence of Daredevil, you can't go wrong. You can't go
Yeah,
Yeah.
wrong.
I totally agree. They've been well. I know Charlie Cox and Vincent. I can never say his last name. Vincent. You know.
D'Onofrio.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you, D'Onofrio. They've been on GMA like the last few days promoting it. And GMA's under
Yeah.
Disney and stuff. So they've been on that. They also were on The View as well to promote it. So it's getting traction for sure. But
Mhm.
I agree, fair. It's not. I'm not seeing a whole lot of trailers for it or whatever on TV. But if they were smart, if I'm Disney, I would pay some money because especially if everybody's watching this game tonight, Lakers and Mavs, I would definitely sneak that in. I
yeah.
would
I
But
definitely
just,
sneak
I
that
just
in.
don't
they
think they
I
need
mean,
it though.
for real. I at the same time I feel like they did the same thing with the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. There wasn't a whole lot of
Yeah, it
Yeah,
promotion
that's
wasn't,
for it.
true.
but a
It's a
lot of people
easily
are
top
excited about it.
easily top 3 Spider-Man content
Oh,
in general.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love that. I love that show. That show is so good, so good.
But
That's what like
anyways,
I was telling
fellas.
Chris. Oh my bad. Go
Oh,
ahead. You got to bounce
oh
good.
yeah, I gotta bounce, guys, but this was
All
good.
right then, Hayden.
All right.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
You
Take care,
good?
bro.
All right. But yeah, like I was saying, man, that essence of Spider-Man, that high school Spider-Man is always the Spider-Man that I love. But
Totally agree. Totally agree. Well,
but
that is going to. Anything else, fair? You want to talk about before we close the show out?
just maybe let's stop being overly sensitive.
Oh
You
man,
guys should hit my DM, bro. Like, come on, bro.
come on,
Nobody said
Taz.
nothing
Come
to
on,
you.
Taz.
Nobody said nothing to you. I have the utmost respect for you and your career. You one of my favorites of all time, bro. I used to get in a lot of trouble watching ECW at 2 o'clock in the morning when I was a youth. So, like, come on, man. Like, I didn't say nothing that was that serious. So, cool. You got it, bro. All right. Just
You
tell
got it
you got it.
all. Oh man. Well, hey, for Hayden, Fair, our executive producer, Smitty. I don't know why I try to have a run on sentence there with saying that. I'm Chris. Hey, tune in. Elimination Chamber this Saturday. 7 Eastern, 6 Central, I believe. Fair is
Something
the
around
uh
there.
is the time.
We might be doing a live there, so check out later in the week. We'll let you know. But yeah.
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 So yeah. All right. Y'all take care. Smitty, hit the music. Yo, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the 12th episode. I remember this time. 12th episode of Wrestling with the Bros. Acknowledge us. For Fair, Smitty, I'm Chris. Y'all have a good one. Hey, y'all take care.